Hollywood where the light shines bright, and the man with the cleanest shoes is king, and the spiritually bankrupt let their God out of a box, and we stand and we stare and we sing, and the church screams with anti-conformity, so sit down and stand up when we tell you do as I say and not as I do, 'cause it would be a sin to remain like you. So different. 3,000 churches on the streets of every town, and they lock themselves inside and they don't come out, and the Free Corpse Club, they just smile and frown at me. I should have known that this was just moral supremacy, and the church screams with anti.
Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Good to see everybody. If you're new to our channel, my name is Scott. I'm with the Backpacker TV. Ariane would have loved to been here today, but she had to get called into work tonight, so she's really sorry she couldn't be here. So I'm going to do our live show and just kind of chat with you guys about some stuff. But most importantly, I'm going to give away a Mountain Hardwear Bozman Flame 20-degree sleeping bag. This is a great bag. I cannot wait to give this to one of you guys. The way it's going to work, it's a brand new bag. We just got it from Mountain Hardwear, and I want to just kind of thank you guys for watching the channel and being part of our community. So I'm going to give away the bag tonight. So first of all, the rules of the contest is you got to comment. But I want to hear something that is a really good backpacking story, something that maybe is inspirational, motivational, maybe a funny story in about 135 characters or less. Make it really short so I can go through them real quick. You've got to live in the United States, and that's it. I will ship it to you free of charge, no problem. All you have to do is make a comment and tell me a little bit about what's going on as far as backpacking, or it could be a camping story. It could be really anything that is just really kind of funny, humorous, again, inspirational. So Mountain Hardwear Bozman Flame synthetic 20-degree sleeping bag weighs 3 pounds 3 ounces. This is a regular size, so it's about 78 inches long. It is a mummy style type bag. It retails for about $108 to $118, somewhere around there in that price point. Mountain Hardwear, the type of insulation is a proprietary insulation with Mountain Hardwear. It's thermal Q, which is a very lightweight compressible synthetic material that they also use in their jackets. I'm really super excited about this bag because it's probably one of the fewer synthetic bags that I can really compress very small. So I'm really digging this bag. I'm really digging the way synthetic is really the technology behind it's really becoming strong in the marketplace, specifically because goose down is now so expensive and they've lowered the quality of down bags to duck down. I think synthetic has a play in really competing with the duck down market. So I can really get this bag pretty compressible, and it's really comfortable. Got in this bag, it feels really good. So anyway, I'm gonna give it away. So all you have to do is make a comment and kind of join in the fun. Make it humorous. I don't care. Camping story, backpacking story, hiking story, or just say I broke and I'm desperately in need of a bag. I may look at that comment. That might be kind of cool. So please, I want to listen to your comments. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just go ahead and ask away, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Also want to talk about some things that are going on regularly with the channel, and with something that we may want to do with the channel specifically. So I'm just kind of looking at the comments and things like that. I'm going back and forth. So the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that we are not going to be able to go to trail days this year. So that's very, very disappointing. I guess I'll get the bad news out of the way first. We just don't have the time, and we're unable to get things going. Ariane is she got a new job this year, and so that job has taken her to a promotion, and the promotion has led to a relocation, and so this week we have to move. We only have a few days to make that whole thing happen. Unfortunately, the timing of everything happened this weekend, and that was the exact weekend of trail days. So for people that are watching Stan the Man, and other people that are know us, that have gone hiking with us, we're really sorry we're not going to be able to see you guys at trail days this year. It's extremely disappointing for us. We needed to get away. We wanted to get away. We wanted to go up to Mount Rogers and spend some time with you guys and hang out and have a good time. But unfortunately, we just weren't able to do that this year. However, we still have our trip plans. We still are planning on going to the Grand Canyon. And hi, Ina, good to see you. We wanted to go so bad, but Ariane is working with dogs now, and she loves it. She left a really super good position of 15 years at a high-end retail store, and she was very high up in the company, but she couldn't take anymore, so she left to be free. In that process, we were working on the Airstream and getting ready to go for that, and then she landed this job working with dogs, and she absolutely just loves it. And so of course I'm going to support her and you know, her move. So we're going to kind of delay things maybe a little bit with the Airstream, but they promoted her. We're relocating, and we have to move this week. So so that's the gig with that. The other thing, as you guys are getting ready to comment, because I want you guys to win this bag, I want to give this bag to somebody tonight. So spread the word. If you know somebody who needs a sleeping bag and is going to go either camping or backpacking, or you know, they need a new sleeping bag, have them comment. I want to hear like something funny, inspirational, motivational, 135 characters or less, and just tell me something about your camping experience, backpacking, anything, and we'll go through the comments and we'll try to get the bag to you. The other thing too I want to talk about is, as we're getting ready and people are kind of coming in to join the show or join the channel, we're trying to figure out how to make our YouTube channel better, and we're maybe retooling some things, and we wanted to get your opinion on this and see what you guys had to say about it. Our Trust the Trail podcast is doing phenomenally well. We're taking about 1,000 downloads per episode, and we've got a couple sponsors now, and we kind of do it in the evening time. We usually, you know, have a glass of wine or open up a beer or something later on in the evening, and we'll do our research that week, and then we shoot out this podcast. And you know, we feel kind of the backpacking video gig on YouTube is pretty much done. I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of it out there. And I've been doing these videos for a long time. Our channel doesn't really seem to ever catch that much steam. I don't know. It's just because the backpacking market is so saturated, or I'm not really sure. But to shoot video, to edit video, and take the time to do all that for 128 views, I don't know. I mean, we could do the Trust the Trail podcast, film it. We could do it live, or we could just record it and upload it. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what kind of videos you'd like to see. What would you like to see? What entertains you as far as an outdoor channel? Do you think you'd like to see the Trust the Trail podcast? And Ariane and I just bantering back and forth. Is that something that would be very cool to you guys? Go ahead and comment. Let me know. Kind of let me know what that would be, and what that feels like. Yeah, so we're thinking about that. We just got in a piece of gear that we're really super excited about that we could also do, that's completely separate from anything else anybody is doing, and that's coming to you live from the trail. We just received the Live View Solo that we will be doing a video on, and we will be doing some promos for that. I'm going to give you guys a chance to get the Live View Solo. Once you see this thing work in the field, you're going to be blown away. It weighs just a little over a pound, and you can go live anywhere out on the trail that you have 2 different types of cell signal, whether it's AT&T or Sprint, whether it's Sprint and T-Mobile, whether it's T-Mobile and Verizon. It binds your cell signals together and creates a live stream. I've seen a lot of people going live on YouTube from the trail this year, on the Appalachian Trail and other trails, and it's not very good quality. And so, but I see a lot of people are interested in that, and so we might be doing something like that and taking that. So I just got the unit. I've been playing with it last week. It's really super cool. So I am going to be doing a video on that and posting that real soon. But I'd love to get your comments on what you'd like to see, if that would be something that would be very cool for you. I guess just to do the whole how-to gear videos. What's in my ditty bag, or what's in my backpack. I don't know. It just seems to me that that's been done like 1,000 different times, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to go back there. This YouTube channel's, like I said, it's been around since 2006. We're not trying to be trail celebrities. We're not trying to be YouTube celebrities. We just want to bring good value to the people that subscribe. Like I don't really care if I have 50,000 subscribers. That doesn't really mean anything to me. But the 1,500 followers or subscribers we do have right now, they do mean something to me. So I'd rather bring you guys something that you want to watch because you subscribe to our channel. So that's really important to me as a community, as an outdoor community, to ask your opinion on what you want to see. What kind of content do you guys want us to provide? Again, our Trust the Trail podcast is doing really super well, and we never thought it was going to be doing that well. So we definitely thought that might be something we could do for you guys, just specifically for our YouTube channel, because YouTube channel is much more important to me than any other social platform. We do private things on our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/thebackpackertv. We do special things for them, obviously, for obvious reasons, but definitely want to do something really good for you guys too. So let's see. John says, I devour all material you put out. I love your personality because you are the real deal, and that's why I tune in. John, really, that means a lot to me, man. I really super appreciate that. That really means a lot. It doesn't seem like anybody cares sometimes out there, but I only, if there's 1 or 2 people, we get such beautiful email from people that listen to the podcast, that watch a YouTube video, and sometimes it's quite a few months out, And it just blows us away. I mean, it literally makes our day when we get somebody to ask us a question, or they're getting into backpacking, or they're learning how to do something for the first time. That is just really, really super cool. So we really love that you guys do that. And again, we put out a lot of work just for a few people, and that's who we are. That's who Ariane and I. We love our outdoor community. Casper said, pick some other trails other than the AT, talk about, and then highlight them. Man, Casper, you're absolutely right. And the thing is that Ariane and I have done backpacking all over the country. We have gone so remote. I think we talked about the Sycamore Wilderness Canyon. I have a really super old video on this channel, I think from 2008, when I got lost in that canyon. But I've been backpacking for 20 years, and you're right. There are tons of other trails other than the Appalachian Trail, but it seems to me that when I post something like on another trail, nobody watches it. And so then I make a video about the Appalachian Trail, and I have like 1,000 views. So I don't know, but I love the way where you're going with that. I tell Ariane that we should sometimes just start talking about other things. I think if you visit the trail and see how some of the gear is used, would be good. Covering other trails would be interesting. Yeah, Michael, thank you for that. Yeah, I do too. And I think that's why our podcast is doing really well. We're talking about the Grand Canyon. We did a couple years ago. We went to the North Rim, and we did the Thunder River Deer Creek Loop, which in my opinion is the trail to do in the Grand Canyon. The Rim to Rim Trail, that's great, but there's a lot of people on that trail, and it's been worn down so much. But the North Rim, if you do a search for that, it is a mind-blowing trail, and it will challenge every backpacking piece of knowledge you've ever had. It's really, really cool trail. So yeah, I agree. I would love to do other trail videos. But tonight, so you guys, just so you know, I want to give somebody this Mountain Hardwear. It's the Mountain Hardwear Bozman Flame 20-degree synthetic sleeping bag. We just got it a few months ago. They want us to do a review on it. It looked good. It's one of the very few synthetic bags that I've actually liked as far as weight goes. It is 3 pounds, but man, for a synthetic bag weighing 3 pounds, that's a pretty good deal. So go ahead and just, I'm going to choose somebody who comments randomly on our chat, and we'll kind of see how that goes. If you guys have any questions, I'll feel free to ask questions. I'll answer. And if you have any questions on gear, any questions on any of the trails that you're about to do, or anywhere, any questions at all, just go ahead and ask. Definitely be happy to answer those things for you. Let me give you a wider shot of the bag so you can kind of take a look at it. This is the bag, Mountain Hardwear bag right here. It is this thing can really super compress down for a synthetic bag. I'm really super excited about it. Yeah, it's a really super cool bag. Not many synthetic bags you can compress that small, and I really do feel that synthetic technology is really starting to get to the point where it's going to compete highly with the duck down products. Goose down is always going to be the best, but because goose down has gotten so expensive and a lot of companies going to duck down now, I think synthetic has a real good chance of competing with that. And so I'm super excited about the possibilities of good synthetic jackets and bags, and lowering the price point a little bit, and getting it just as compressionable in a stuff sack as down, which would be really super cool to do. Ina says, car camping and horse trailer camping are my experience. It's time for me to start carrying my gear on my back and hit the trail. Ina, absolutely. I mean, we would love to take you on the AT. We know where you live. So Ina comes out to our events sometimes. So we'd love to take her out. So come on out, man. Ariana and I'll go backpacking with you. That would be awesome to take you out there, and get you on the AT and do some mileage on there. That would be great. Casper says, when I was in the Army, I had to stash my gear. A mouse found its way into my bag, and I ended up covered with that lice. What? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we were, this was a couple years ago, and I can't remember what shelter we were at, but this kid was eating peanuts, and his dad kept on telling him, do not put that bag of peanuts in your pack, whatever you do. And he probably told him like 100 times. And the kid left the peanuts in his backpack, and there was a nice big hole in the backpack. The next morning, his dad was so mad at him. Oh my God, he was furious. It's always something with mice. Ariana when she did the AT last year, she put a really good video up on our channel about how to protect your bag from getting mice in it. She kind of turns everything inside out, which you can do now with some of the packs like the Hyperlight that she carries. Even the Crown 60 that I carry, the Mountain Hardwear Crown 60. I mean, they're just bags, and so you can almost turn them inside out now and take everything out and take the pockets out, and none of them really have any. The newer bags don't have zippers or anything like that on anymore. So, yeah, that would be very cool. So, go ahead. We're gonna keep going. Let people comment away and get people onto the channel and get them excited about the Mountain Hardwear Bozman Flame sleeping bag. I really want to give this away because we're moving this week, and I'm trying to. I don't want to move this. I don't want to move this bag to the new place. It's Mountain Hardwear sent it to me. It was a great bag. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna keep it. And then I'm like, why am I keeping it? I have a whole gear closet I have to figure out how to downsize with. Which is another thing too, and I'll give a plug while I'm thinking about it to Scott Gavin and Gear Forward. If you have gear that you want to get rid of, I've got a box that I need to send him of gear. He matches old gear or used gear with kids that need gear. And so it's a not-for-profit organization. Just do a search for Gear Forward, and if you have gear, Scott Gavin hiked the AT. He's a great backpacker. Has a great site. And he's a really good guy. I had a dinner with him a few months ago when he was here in Atlanta, and Gear Forward is like crazy doing well right now. So that would be a great cause. Like I said, I have a box of gear to send them because we're purging, and I mean, I've got gear from my Appalachian Trail through hike of 2003. So I just don't, I don't need that gear anymore. But I like gear. It's hard for me to get rid of it because it has usually such an emotional connection to me. I'm like, oh God, I remember when I was that, and oh, I remember when I had that fire going and I cooked in that pot, and so. But I've got to, I've got to start purging it. I've got to start getting rid of it. Ina says, love your outdoor cooking. I'd follow you guys anywhere. I know you don't even know how much I love to cook in the backcountry. We went out last weekend. I think we just uploaded that video to the Dockery Lake Trail, which is an offshoot off the Appalachian Trail, and which is one of the most beautiful camping areas I think in northern Georgia. And yeah, the MSR Flex skillet, I take it everywhere. I put it in my backpack, I take it car camping, I take it everywhere. If you want to cook, the MSR Flex skillet is about the best non-stick lightweight cookware that you can buy on the market. And when I say non-stick, you don't even have to spray anything in the pan. You can cook an egg right on that thing and it scrapes right up. I mean, it is the best I have pots and pans in this house that aren't as non-stick as the MSR Flex skillet is. It's a really, really good cooking pot, and it's super, super lightweight, and I recommend it to anybody who loves to cook a little bit different in the backcountry. Yeah, just to make a really good meal. In the Rockies back in 1972, a hiking buddy thought we would be cute and act like a bear to scare us. He turned the corner and ran right into a bear and screamed the other way. Very cool, Michael. That sounds like something that would happen in the backcountry. I love it. I love it. If you guys have any other stories to tell, I would love to hear them. That's a really good one. I really like that one. Yeah. There was just a story recently in the news in Colorado where a bear came in. Of course, those are a different bear than we have in the southeast, but a bear came into someone's house and you know, the kid, the little 5-year-old ran outside and the bear almost took the 5-year-old away. You gotta be really careful. And everybody out here in Georgia knows that we have black bear, but you'd be surprised at how many people leave, especially up north, how many leave their garbage cans open. You know, bears are going for the bird feeders and everything else. And, you know, sure enough, bears are going to come in your backyard. It happens all the time. So anyway, if you guys are just joining us, for people that are just coming in, and I really appreciate everybody that's coming in today. Ariana and I are not going to go to Trail Days this weekend. We're moving. She got a promotion. We're moving on the other side of town, and so unfortunately we just can't go to Trail Days. But if you guys have any ideas for the channel and some advice that you'd like to share with us, as far as maybe Trust the Trail podcast, and maybe that would be of more value than how-to videos, maybe that would be interest for you guys. I know a lot of people do podcasts on YouTube. You know, that's kind of popular. I don't know. We've thought about maybe doing something on a different platform. We're not really sure, but a little frustrated with just the general things, the general direction YouTube is going for, and I think everybody's kind of frustrated at that. And you know, unless you have like 50,000 subscribers, it's really tough to get that channel moving along with subscribers now, just because of the way that they've done things. You have about 24 hours to catch everybody's attention. If you don't really catch everybody's attention in that 24 hour, in a very small, narrow window, yet that video is probably just gonna die. So and we've really seen a dramatic decrease in views. So if you guys have suggestions, opinions, questions, please let me know. I'm gonna go scroll through the comments, and I'm going to I'm gonna choose somebody in here. See, Casper, speaking about bears, British Columbia finally banned the hunting of grizzly bears. Good news. That is good news. I ran into I've got a bear story, but I was in Marianne from Michigan, and a newbie. I'm prepping for 2019. Why? To celebrate movement. Had an adult flat foot deformity with a long, hard recovery. Well, good for you, Marianne. Get out there. I hope you do it. Good for you. And by the way, where are you from? Where in Michigan are you from? Where in Michigan? Are you lower or upper? Because Michigan is some of the most beautiful backpacking, hiking state. I mean, it's a beautiful state. If you ever get up to the UP, man, the North Country Trail or the Lakeshore Trail that goes through the Picture Rock National Park is absolutely beautiful. You've got so much hiking up there, so much backpacking up there. It's absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. And if you really are adventurous, you can take the ferry up to Isle Royale National Park, which is the least visited national park in the entire country. Only about 15,000 people go to that park a year, and you can look for some moose and see how that whole habitat. They've got about 1,200 moose on that island, and it's about a 6-hour ferry ride, or you can get there by seaplane, which I highly recommend, taking the Isle Royale seaplane out to the island and do some great backpacking. So, Mary, thank you for that comment. No, so yeah, she said lower near North Country. Oh yeah, North Country shakedown last summer on the North Country Trail. Yeah, it comes down and up through Mackinac and then across the UP. So that's awesome. I used to go to Standing Bear. I think it's called Standing. No, is it Standing Bear Dunes, Mary? Up there on the west side of Michigan. It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful country up there. So let's see. So I think what we're gonna do is night squads. I often camp in my backyard with my sweethearts. I used to pitch a tent and sleep to the rain sound. Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we just like I said, we just went last weekend and we had a really nice thunderstorm come through up in the mountains, and it was absolutely beautiful. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much for commenting. I really appreciate everybody coming in today. Good luck in your move. Love the channel. Hinjem on YouTube. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Michael, why don't you go ahead and email your contact information to us at thebackpacker.tv. That comes to me, and send me your address. I'm going to send you this. I'm going to send you this sleeping bag, Michael. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate your comment. And you had a great bear story. So, Michael, you win the sleeping bag. Just let me know where you live. I'm hoping you live within the United States. So I've done this before, and someone won something in a different country, and it was hugely expensive to ship it to them. But go ahead, send me your information. You get the sleeping bag. I really appreciate you and everybody else coming in. Ina, Casper, Marianne, Night Squats. Really good to see everybody. Thank you guys so much. So, Michael, go ahead and send me your email contact information. Send it to us at thebackpacker.tv. Us at thebackpacker.tv, and I will send you this. I will send you the sleeping bag. John, thank you so much also for coming in and saying hi to everybody. I hope the people that are going to trail days are going to have a great time. And I hope you guys get out there, do some really good hiking, spread your backpacking knowledge to others who need it, and get out there and enjoy yourself. So I'm gonna say goodbye. Again, thank you so much, you guys. And again, keep commenting on this video about things that you want to see, or just give me your opinion, give me some feedback. If you haven't listened to our podcast, Trust the Trail, that is available on iTunes and Stitcher and Podbean. You can catch it on our website, thebackpacker.tv, under podcasts. And yeah, I mean, is that something you guys would want to tune in and see us doing the podcast? It usually goes for about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Every Wednesday we record it, and then we throw it up on iTunes for a 7 a.m. download. So if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I'd love to hear your comments. And again, thank you guys so much for coming in. I believe we have a great community. I love you guys. You guys mean a lot to me. And I would love to take every single one of you backpacking one of these days. So I'm going to sign off, and we will see you guys on the trail. Thank you guys. Bye.